Hello worlds, hello worlds. Yes, this story is quite interesting. There's a 30-year-old male named James Broadnax who was just executed in Texas. You would not believe what he was charged with, and now the cousin, coincidentally, who was serving a life sentence, admit to actually killing the person. And to make matters more disturbing is the fact that Broadnax was just married 2 weeks prior to this execution. However, the question remains, is this a story of like Strangers on a Train, which is a psychological thriller of who killed who, or swap of a murder? You let me know. What do you believe? And comment, subscribe. Bye, world.
A convicted killer used his last words before his execution to claim his innocence.
The state of Texas executed James Broadnax tonight in Huntsville for the murders of 2 men in Garland. So this comes a month after his co-defendant confessed and claimed he was the one who actually pulled the trigger. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel in studio tonight with more. Casey.
Steve, Heather, good evening. 37-year-old James Broadnax died at 6:47 by lethal injection, following a last-ditch legal push centered on his cousin's new claim that he, in fact, was the shooter. Outside the Huntsville prison this evening, supporters held a vigil hoping Governor Abbott would stay the execution. Broadnax was 19 back in June of 2008 when 26-year-old Stephen Swan and 28-year-old Matthew Butler were shot and killed outside a Garland music studio during a robbery. Not long after the crime, our own Sean Rabb did a jailhouse interview with both suspects, Broadnax and his cousin, Demarius Cummings. Cummings showed remorse but denied pulling the trigger. Broadnax was later convicted and sentenced to death. Cummings received life without parole. But this year, Cummings changed his tune, claiming he fired the shots, and Broadnax took the blame. Multiple appeals were filed through Texas courts, arguing Broadnax's original trial had a tainted jury. In another appeal, they claimed prosecutors misused rap lyrics Broadnax had written, presenting them as evidence of gang ties. But all of those petitions were denied, including pleas all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. Among his final words, "No matter what you think about me, Texas got it wrong. I'm innocent. The facts of my case should speak for itself, period." Capital punishment opponents saying this tonight.
This jury was unconstitutionally impaneled. The United States Supreme Court decided not to review the case, in which there are very significant constitutional issues, and the United States Supreme Court has simply decided to look the other way.
So not long ago, Broadnax's legal team and family released this statement to Fox 4, which reads in part, quoting here, "James was a caring, thoughtful, spiritual, and deeply intelligent person who positively impacted all who came to know him." It is not clear whether any of the victims' relatives were present for tonight's execution. Broadnax got married just 2 weeks ago. His wife was there as a witness.